Hello to the show. Let it go. Let's see. How's everyone doing today? Getting the link so everybody can come up as they come in. Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. And I know for some people there's a long weekend, so that's nice. It gives you extra time to watch free movies. I am a bit early, so don't fret. No fret. So the movies I watched this last week were Marty, and that's a classic from 1955. Also watched the stand-up routine from Stephen Michael Quesada, the New Mexican. That was good. And Jane Eyre, which is a classic movie, classic book written by Charlotte Bronte. So the other guests, their picks were Mrs. Hopkins was going to watch Hansel and Gretel get baked, which looked hilarious. Freaks from 2019 and The Host from 2020. We had Mark who was going to watch Once We Were Brothers about the band, and Leonard Skinner, Rock East Study. It was another music documentary Mark wanted to watch, and he was also going to watch Oddities in Poland. So, and that was my pick for him because he had only picked two. So I got you covered, Mark. Got you covered. So, and then Bimbo, she's watching Jupiter Ascending and In the Mouth of Madness, along with Post Impact. And there's Mrs. Hopkins. How's it going? Can you hear me?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
All right.
I had to take that echo out.
Good. Yeah. So I guess we're just waiting on Bimbo and Mark. I know Bimbo remembered because I saw her post something on Twitter about it. So how's your week been?
Yeah. It's been okay. It's just too hot, and we're looking for like a place to go swimming at.
Oh yeah. Yeah, do you have any like natural water, like rivers or anything that are cool?
Rivers, but they're in town. It's 15 miles into town.
Oh yeah. I know. We used to go to the local park and recreation pools because they were always pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I want to go to this aquatic center that's in town.
Oh, those are always fun. I guess they have the splash pads and all that.
Yeah, slides, and I don't know about a lazy river, but that's what I want.
I know, right? Those are my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely my favorite.
I keep telling hubby it's water park season. Because, hint, hint.
Hint, hint. Yeah, maybe it's time to get a pool. Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Or a horse trunk or something.
I had a pool years
and when I light it up, it doesn't. You can't really see what it says until you turn the light on.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bright. Free YouTube movies, very cool. So if you've enjoyed the movies, taken advantage of them, did your mother watch any of them?
Yes, she watched all of them with me.
That's really cool. Hi, Honor. How's it going? Good to see you here. We're waiting on Bimbo and Mark to get started. I did start a little early, so I hope I didn't make you panic there.
Hi, Honor.
So maybe I need to call Bimbo, or she's getting froofed up, perhaps.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I saw she was in the rain earlier today.
Oh, in the rain? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
she's probably having to redo her hair and makeup. Let's see if we get her here. I don't have Mark's number. I should probably get that at some point.
Yeah.
But you're,
Hello?
hey, you coming on?
Yeah.
All right, see you in a minute.
Okay.
All right, bye. So Bimbo will be on shortly. So what have you been up to, Honor? You have stuff coming up in the garden? Do you garden, Mrs. Hopkins?
Oh no, nothing grows. I have like a black thumb. My mom used to be a really good green thumb, but now my mother-in-law is the green thumb, but she lives up there in Minnesota, so
Oh,
she has
yeah,
good
totally
luck there.
different. Yeah, different climate.
Yeah, except she has to worry about deer eating her things.
Yeah, that's our issue here. For sure. Last year was the first year we've been here, let's see, we're coming up on year 6, I think. But last year was the first year that everything got decimated by deer. So they got all of our blueberries, all of our raspberries. It was sad, very sad. We got figs, we got persimmon.
I love
And
persimmon. I love persimmon. You know what it tastes like to me? Melon.
oh, really?
Yeah.
You get a melon taste? Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
And it
can
looks
see
more
that.
like it looks like a tomato, but it tastes like melon. I was telling my mom all about it. She was watching your videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they taste like honey, actually, to me.
To you? Honey. Oh, and
Yeah,
I love honey
they're
too.
just very sweet. Now, last year was the first time I ate one green, and I was shocked that it was sweet. I couldn't believe it. But it just tastes more like a hard apple,
Mhm.
fresh off the tree. But it was still just as sweet as an orange one. So, looking for an house. Yeah, interest rates they should be coming down though, I believe. Right? You need the link to Bimbo? Or were you able to get it? Let me see. So, what's the temperatures there like now? I see you're fanning yourself.
I know it's probably over 100 today.
Oh my goodness.
It says 99, but it feels over 100.
Wow. I mean, that's got to be hard on elderly people, though.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I know a lot of people retire there, but I don't get it.
Yeah,
with
I'd
that
rather
kind
be
of
in
heat.
Florida. I'd rather be in Florida with Bimbo.
Yeah. Well, Florida, you have more creeks and waterways to cool off and keep cool. And here too, it's not too bad. You go 40 minutes north and you can hang out in some great cold rivers all day. So, or just getting one in the morning will keep you cool the rest of the day.
I sort of wish I would have taken a ride with my mother-in-law and went to Minnesota with her.
That would be nice. I've not been up there.
I haven't either. No.
So, Bimbo, are you coming on? You gonna grab the link? You gonna grab the link there? No. Hey, there she is. There she is. Oh, you look wonderful. I heard you were in the rain earlier. You look great.
Oh yeah, yeah. One of those. Yeah, it was one of those kind of rainstorms. That it's raining on your side of the street and sunny on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
It was one of those kind of rainstorms.
What is with my?
I think that's
Sorry
Bimbo.
about that.
Bimbo, you have
That's
to
me.
go?
I'm putting on the TV for Mom so she can watch too.
Oh, okay.
And it doesn't wanna be quiet. I'm gonna have to mute myself.
And so after this, I have a suggestion that we come up with some categories for the next College of Knowledge
Yes, we need
and
to
have
do that.
Mrs. Hopkins' mother pick what title we're going to do.
That's right. Mrs. Hopkins' mother, for those who do not know, has become an honorary professor of the College of Knowledge. So hopefully she'll have a induction ceremony. I think
Dare
it's
me to do it.
appropriate.
Dare me to do it.
Dare you to do an induction ceremony with Mrs. Hopkins' mother.
Oh, okay. Oh, and look what happened because I had those 3 couple of shots of like the chemo because they thought that that my blood was cancerous, and then these things, and then my ears they grew pointy.
Oh my goodness. And I think it's contagious because I'm like wearing a bow today. So
yeah, so I've got pointy ears.
Mm-hmm.
And they just popped up overnight.
Wow. So do you have curly toes too?
No, but I do have some boots with curls on them.
Nice. Very nice. Oh my gosh. So I hadn't heard from Mark this week. I didn't talk to him yesterday.
Wednesday he said that he was coming on, so.
Okay. Well, I know he was up early because he posted a video on one of his studio works.
Oh, okay.
So if you haven't seen it, subscribe to Mark and go check out his new studio music upload. I have not checked it out myself yet. I have been busy this week.
Oh, well, and
It's
speaking
crazy.
of that, I've been working on a well, it's not a new song. It's a song that I actually wrote when I had a band.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been working on it, and the song's coming out fine. But I'm also practicing how to play like some lead guitar in it too. So
Yeah. Yeah.
we'll see.
So is it going to be an uplifting song, or is it going to be?
It's called "Slipping from Life."
See, that sounds depressing as hell.
Well, here's the chorus. I'm slipping from life. Oh, I'm just slipping away. I'm slipping from life, and I slip some every day.
Gosh, yeah.
It is kind of depressing.
It is depressing, but but that is life, right? We do slip away a little bit every day, So got to be grateful for what we have and that we get up every day. And
oh, hello, Miss Addie. How are you, dear? I mean, how long did you want to give? I mean, because I can call Mark.
Oh yeah, may want to do that.
All right.
Thank you, dear.
Our minds are slipping away. That's for sure. Every day.
Definitely. Well, that's why we need these activities. Hey, Dan, good to see you. That's why we need these mind activities to keep us busy and active, at least mentally, right? That's how I feel about it.
I just answered it. Oh, here it is.
You need me to call you so you can find your phone?
No, it was in my purse. That's why I couldn't find it. So because it's usually, like laying underneath Misfit and stuff. And Misfit has to go to the vet tomorrow.
Oh, no.
So I had to keep her in all day because I don't want her running around until 3 o'clock in the morning outside and me having to go catch her dumbass.
You gonna get her tail straightened?
No, that's part of her.
I know. We couldn't have Misfits tail straightened. That would be terrible.
Oh, the horror.
Oh, the horror. No, we like the question mark tail. We do indeed.
And like we got Misfits from Al's brother Tommy. And Tommy had the cat since I was a kitten, and he doesn't know how it got curly. He says, I just think it was.
That's wild. That is wild. So, let's see here.
Maybe he's got a show tonight or something. Who knows?
I don't know.
Now, what you see behind me looks like a traditional, but in fact, it's this panel.
While you're doing that, I'm going to go over where to find TVs and movies on the phone.
Leave a message.
Yeah, Mark, it's the Bimbo Barbarella music program, and I'm here on the Easy Street with Jen. What am I doing on my show today channel? We got Mrs. Hopkins and we got Addie, and we're gonna do our movies.
And Spartan Dan.
And Spartan Dan. So, okay. Yeah, because we're gonna start up now. So if you end up getting this and you want to join, we'll let you come in late.
And if he doesn't, we understand.
That you were hanging out with your buddy in Branson. All right, talk to you later.
Pull on an all-nighter with LeClaire. All right.
I mean,
so
what?
Let me just go through this real quick here. So if you're on your phone, like I am here, you can find the movies by clicking on subscriptions at the bottom. And once you go there, you'll see your movie and TV right there. So you'll want to click on that. And once you click on that, it'll say like purchase, and it looks a little freaky. But you see that free with ads in the middle? Click on that. And it'll show you not only movies, but you'll also have all the, some series, TV series are listed there as well. So it's a great resource. You don't need a stick. All you need is Wi-Fi, a phone, a computer, or something like that, and you are good to go. So anyway, so I hope you, is that Bopak? Hey, Bopak. Good to see you. So I hope all of you are been taking advantage of the free movies. Some that I noticed popping up this week. There was Beavis and Butthead Tour America.
Oh, God.
That's a new one, I think, this month. There was one now, I saw it pop up, and I didn't look for it specifically before we started, but I do know that there was this movie, if you've not seen it, it has Sean Penn, and it's called This Must Be the Place. And if you have never seen that movie, you got to check it out. It's a black comedy. It's a dark comedy. And he plays this rock singer. It kind of looks like Bimbo, but he's a brunette. So,
well, that ain't saying anything good for his career.
No, but I also loved him in Sweet and Lowdown, if you hadn't seen that. I've come to appreciate Sean Penn.
I like him in
acting.
Fast Times in Ridgemont High.
Oh, yeah.
Spicoli when he orders the pizza. And then Mr. Hand says, Spicoli, did you bring pizza for everybody? No, Mr. Hand, no.
But yeah, also Little Shop of Horrors is on there this month too.
Panic in
So
Year Zero. See, and now Bopak, that sounds like the kind of movie that I would like.
oh yeah,
I
it
would
does
like,
sound like it.
because I picked 3 movies. One I had seen, one I and two I had heard of. So
Hmm.
I don't know. So
So I say we go ahead and get started.
Does Bopak have any movies? You want to come up, Bopak?
Or
Or
Addie
have you
or
not?
Hunter. But we can go ahead and start. So Bimbo,
Okay.
you want to start? We'll do the roundabout like you like today.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
start, Mrs. Hopkins and me, and if anyone wants to come up and has some movies they've watched on YouTube.
Okay. The first one is one that I have actually seen. And I saw it quite a while ago on Sci-Fi Channel. And does anybody remember when the Sci-Fi Channel used to actually show science fiction movies and not Fast and Furious? What does Fast and Furious have to do with science fiction? I'm sorry. It doesn't. So, and it's a movie called Post Impact. And the way that I like to do this for me. Oh, here's Mark.
Hey,
Hey,
Mark.
everybody.
Good
Um,
morning.
okay, what I like to do is like I'll tell you a little bit about the movie, a little bit about the plot, but I'm not going to give out any spoilers. I'm not going to tell you the end of the movie. So this is called Post Impact, and its main star is Dean Cain, and you may remember him. He played Superman,
Oh
and
yeah.
um, it's your very typical like nuclear, a winter kind of thing. But the Earth gets hit by a comet, which how many times have we seen movies do that? Sort of too many now. But and so the whole Earth goes kabonkies, and then 3 years, and then it picks up 3 years later, and like Northern Europe, Germany up until like Spain is like 3 feet out of snow and ice. And and earlier in the movie, the comet was coming, and they shot this thing called the Soul Star satellite. They shot the comet with that, but it broke up into a couple of pieces. And so they find that part of this Soul Star satellite is still working in Berlin, and that there are people living underneath the snow and the ice in Berlin. And the whole expedition, the premise of the thing is they go down into the ice in Berlin, and they're attacked by the survivors, who are now all mutations. Which it's always good to have mutants in a movie. No matter what kind of movie it is, as long as there's a mutant, I'm all for it.
Mutants and I'm
Better a
sorry?
mutant in the movie than a mutant cutting your hair.
That's right. Although she could use her ears trimmed a little bit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, and this is the side effects from the chemotherapy that I've been receiving the last couple of weeks. So I got that going for me.
So far, I
But
think I've lost some hairs on my head, and it's starting to burn. But so far,
but
no skin peel.
but but the movie, it's good. It's good, but it's very formula form
Formulated?
formulated. Thank you. Because one of those things, they've done this kind of genre before, and it just falls right into place. You could have written the script yourself. Oh, the old saying, how you put a chimp in front of a typewriter,
Hmm.
and he'll eventually. I mean, it's not a bad movie, but it's very formulated.
I think you could probably enhance it yourself. You,
Um,
you, you
yeah,
could rewrite it, make it better.
well, I mean, they got mutants, and they do have evil robots,
So they're just missing two-headed fish, some eel, you know,
and
cream
the problem
deal.
with stealing the luggage.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Thank
so if this is your kind of genre, it's worth watching. I mean, I'm not gonna go crazy over it because when I saw it on Sci-Fi, it was alright. It wasn't, you know, but it's better, than now on Sci-Fi they have Fast and the Furious and or what they had on yesterday, last night on Sci-Fi Channel was Con Air.
Oh,
And that's not a bad movie, but that's got nothing to do with science fiction.
is that Wesley
Hello,
Snipes?
Claire. How are you? Oh, okay, everybody. We have Chris there in the house. Hello, Chris.
Con Air is with what's his
Nicholas
name?
Cage.
Nicholas Cage.
Oh,
Nicholas
Yeah,
Cage. John Malkovich.
okay.
it's a
Okay,
good
so
movie.
yeah, it's good, but it's not science fiction.
Hmm.
No,
Yeah.
Okay, so Mrs. Hopkins. Oh no, it's your show, so you get to announce. Okay, go
No,
ahead,
Mrs.
Bridget.
Hopkins is next. Yeah. And then we'll do Mark.
Okay. All right. We'll do Hansel and Gretel Get Baked. It's from 2013. And it's basically a bitchy, witchy flick. Yeah. Had unexpected things happen in it. Looked like it was aiming for a sequel at the end. And it wasn't totally bad.
Wow.
It's rewatchable.
Cool.
There was a couple of people in there that I did not recognize because of all the makeup. It was so good.
Wow. I'll have to check it out if I have time.
Yeah.
That's one I would definitely want to see. All right, Mark, you've got your,
one of mine.
yeah.
Okay, I had to substitute one this week.
Oh, that's fine.
I couldn't find the oddities in Poland.
Oh,
I couldn't find it.
I know.
Yeah,
I could send you the link, but yeah.
I left it to the last minute. It was the last one I'm watching, and I was gonna watch it last night.
No worries.
Instead, I watched All Things Must Pass. The
Oh,
story
how
of
was that?
The story of Tower Records.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
I think I've seen that. That was a great film.
it's a really good documentary. It
Oh, yeah.
tells from beginning to end the brainchild, and it shows how the owner of Tower Records was really lax with the rules with his employees. They could wear what they wanted, and do what they wanted.
Yeah.
And it showed how it grows. It went nuts and it expanded. And they even went overseas to Japan and had some outlets there.
Yeah, Japan ended up being like a 7-story building, right?
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. It was huge. Yeah. Crazy, crazy. One of their most successful stores, I think, too.
I
Tower
remember the
Records.
one in Orlando was like 2 to 3 stories in Orlando.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're huge.
Atlanta wasn't too big, but it was one of the last ones to shut down. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Funny, funny, funny. Alrighty. So I highly recommend that movie. Definitely.
I do recommend it because it was interesting, very
Yeah.
interesting from beginning to end.
And it was kind of upbeat and really positive too, right? It was just seemed like a really cool group of people you'd want to work with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I forget the guy's name now. I wish I remembered it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
can't
the best.
recall. I can't recall either. Yeah. Well, that's very cool. Yeah, definitely that was a great movie. So one I watched.
Okay, Mark, and like I know his name.
Oh,
Yeah, it was Ignaz J. Noodleberg.
oh, okay. Noodleberg?
Yeah, Ignaz.
Ignaz.
Ignatz. So he had big Ignatz.
Bada bing.
Oh gosh. So anyway, let's see. The one of the movies I watched was Marty, and this was from 1955, and it did win an Academy Award. And it also got Ernest Borgnine Best Actor Award. And it was kind of cute, but if you're Italian, manja, because this film was so heavily Catholic and Italian. So the family he grew up in the Bronx, and it's a feast as good as Sunday gravy. It takes place in even has it actually has a character named Ange. That's how Italian it is. So can't have an Italian movie with without a guy named Ange. And so Marty was based on Patty Chayefsky's television drama about two lonely people falling and finding love. And what was crazy about this is that I think the television series existed first, but it was, see, now this is where Star Wars got the idea. The TV series was the sequel, the movie was the prequel, but it came after the television series. So, but yeah, it did win the Academy Award for Best Picture. It's worth a look, definitely. And don't worry, no meatballs were harmed in the filming of this production. So,
And okay, Jen, and there's another thing like that. It's a series by Joss Whedon called Serenity, because Serenity was the television show, and it should have been a lot more popular than it was. But then they came out with the movie Firefly. So
Oh.
the show came out before, and I see Miss Hopkins nodding her head. And did you watch Firefly and Serenity?
Yeah, Firefly.
Oh, they
I don't know about
so
Serenity, but Firefly,
good.
yeah.
Oh, they are so good. Firefly, yeah.
I'd
It's
never
Joss
heard of it.
Whedon, and it's like a space drama, but they're they're kind of all kooks. Kind of.
So it has to be good.
Yes. Okay, and you know that it's good because it gets the official Professor Bopak plug.
That's
So
right.
you know.
That's right. So, Bimbo, what was your next one? Take it away.
Okay, I'm gonna say probably one that I um, actually watched 2 times because I enjoyed it. So I'll save that for last. Um, Another movie I had the pleasure of watching, and I'd had heard of it, but I'd never seen it. It's John Carpenter's called oh, what the hell? The hell? Oh, I know the. Oh, because I'm on the wrong page. It's called In the Mouth of Madness, and it was in between like John Carpenter's Thing and some of his other ones, and basically, um, because I actually did like some Wikipedia stuff on it, and all of the critics there said that the movie was so good, but it was very confusing and it was very complicated because I don't think that it was marketed properly. And you know how that happens to movies all the time, unfortunately.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
basically, what it is, and Mr. Bopak, we had a show about H.P. Lovecraft a long time ago. A lot of the reference is here is to H.P. Lovecraft and even Stephen King because it deals with a horror writer, and the horror writer's name is um, um, I, I forget his first name. Oh, something Kane, and he's very popular, and he is very prolific in his writing, and um, he stopped writing, but nobody can find the last publication. And so this guy Trent, um, who is Sam Neill, and you know Sam Neill from The Omen, from Jurassic Park. Um, he plays a insurance investigator, and they're trying to recover the final, novelization. And so he lines up with Arcane Publishing, that's who publishes his books, lines up with his with the publishing houses people, and um, they start to delve more into Kane's books. And what they do is they start to realize that like his books, um, they lead to disorientation, memory loss, and paranoia in people. And I love this part in the movie, and it says, disorientation, memory loss, paranoia, and paranormal in less stable people. So they can't put out, they can't say, crazy whack nuts. They have to say less stable people. And so eventually, like I said, I don't want to give the ending, but um, um, on all of his covers of the books, there's like just like random red lines. And so they figure out that if you put these books together, the random red lines leave a place on the map called Hobbs End, which is in New Hampshire. And sort of how like Stephen King always does like Derry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Stephen King is mentioned several times in here. And so they actually go to Hobbs Ferry and they say that a lot of the townspeople are the people from the books.
Huh.
From books. And
Miskatonic,
yeah,
Popak said.
okay. That's a H.P. Lovecraft place. Oh, Miskatonic.
Uh,
Yeah, and he's also responsible for the Arkham Asylum, H.P. Lovecraft. So anyway, so they ended up making a film about, and I'm not going to tell you what the name of the movie in the film is, but Trent, the guy who is there to investigate,
mm-hmm.
He's actually watching the movie and he starts going insane and going batty because he realizes that he's watching the reality that he went through.
Hmm.
It's not one of those movies that you can sit and have in the background as you're, making turnips or making some kind of Egyptian chicken in a bowl or something.
Egyptian chicken in a bowl. Nobody made Egyptian chicken in a bowl.
Well, you made something that looked like Egyptian and a chicken. But it's one of those movies that you have to watch. And that's what I like. I like movies that, that you have to sit and just pay attention to. And so it's called The Mouth of Madness, and it's one of one of John Carpenter's least known films. And it only made $8 million out of a budget of like 20 million. So it shows you that it wasn't marketed properly.
No.
Because something like that. What?
Oh, I saw on Twitter a little GIF on it, and they were talking about it. And I'm like, oh wow! Just by that GIF, it looks interesting.
Yes,
so I put it on my list.
Cool, good. Oh, here's Coach. Hello, Coach. We're doing movie night tonight, Coach.
I can't remember if I said hello to Rita. So hi, Rita.
Okay, Jen, and of course, you know who saw this movie. Bopak saw it, of course.
Oh, yeah.
He says that it's a confusing plot, but it's strangely paced. Yes, it is. But it's something that you can't, like I said, you can't, not pay attention to.
Sounds like a Stanley Kubrick film.
Well, yeah.
Coachism asked, what was that site again that had live music?
Mark,
do you remember, Mark?
I beg your pardon?
Coachism asked, what was that site again that has live music?
Oh,
are you talking about Daryl's place?
No, it's called Wolfgang's Vault, Coach. Wolfgang's Vault.
And
don't forget to close and do not fart in the tank.
And wasn't there also Epidemic Sound?
Yeah, that doesn't have the live music. He wanted to know. I'm pretty sure Coach is asking. I have a site where I have all kinds of artists live doing concerts, and they
Okay,
have them
because I
all.
haven't seen that one
everything.
yet.
Yeah, it's a great site. I've been playing it on pirate radio a lot.
Yeah, and so okay, see now that's a good hint, and everybody should take that hint. Whenever you're told something, write it down. Try that.
Well, it's forever in history on here now. So, you just come back and play another video. I get the watch time and you don't have to write it down. Just have to remember where you saw it. Maybe write that down. Yeah, I saw this at
The lady who makes the Egyptian chicken.
yeah.
No, 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 no.
You know how you know he's an Egyptian chicken, right?
Oh,
Because he goes like this.
Yeah.
But he only has 2 feet, so he can't do this part.
I saw a little gif of a chicken doing like that dance from what is it? I can't remember the name of it, but he did a dance too.
I'll behave now. All right. All right, Mrs. Hopkins, is it your turn?
Yeah. All right. So the next one is Freaks from 2019, and I unexpected liking that one. I didn't think I would like it, but I don't want to give too many spoilers, but it did hold my attention like the whole way through because of all the action, and it had me guessing pretty much all the way through, and it feels like it could have a sequel. I don't know if it does, but if it does, I'd be into that too.
Cool.
Yeah.
and so what was the name of it?
Freaks.
Freaks.
From 2019.
Oh, AKA the Bimbo Barbarella music program.
Close enough. Close enough. Close enough. So, Mark, do you have another one?
Yep, I sure do. I saw the movie Once We Were Brothers. Now,
Yeah, that was the Allman Brothers.
know the story of the band.
Oh, the band. That's right. Okay.
It's basically it's about Robbie Robertson, the main writer of most of the music for the band, and his relationship with the band. It starts right from the beginning when they're kids, when he's a kid, tells his backstory, and then moves on pretty quickly from there into them jamming at Big Pink with Bobby Dylan and such. And it goes through the whole history of the band. There's concert clips. There's a lot of interviews with a lot of great artists, all contributing, talking about how great the band were. And it really got into how Levon Helm, the drummer, was bitter with Robbie Robertson because Robbie Robertson took all the money for the royalties because he wrote all the songs. And Levon Helm figured he contributed to the songs and that he should have gotten more money. So it kind of broke them up. Also, heroin started running through the band. And that's the reason Robbie Robertson canned it in 1977 and did The Last Waltz. He didn't want to see his brothers deteriorate so badly on the drug, and so he couldn't do it anymore. And they did. They deteriorated and died. Rick Danko died. Levon Helm died. And Richard Manuel hung himself in 1986 in a motel room.
Wow.
Really
Oh,
interesting
wow.
documentary. I highly recommend it if you're a fan of the band. Their
Okay,
music.
Mark. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, because that sounds very interesting. But you keep saying the band. What was the name of the band?
You knew she couldn't let it go.
They're called the Crackers.
Oh,
True,
okay.
and it's true. That's what their name was originally, and the record company didn't want to put it on the album, so they put the band and the names of the people in the band underneath. And then it just
And-
stuck. Everybody called them the band after that.
And do you know where the term a cracker actually comes from? And I do know this. Oh, this is the truth. Down here in Florida, they had like the cowboys when they would rustle up cattle and they would, like whip the cattle. The whip made the sound of a crack,
Hmm.
so they were called. Hey,
Crackers.
where's those crackers?
Hmm.
The whips.
Yep. True
That's
story.
where the word comes from.
True story.
Unless you're talking about the racial aspect of a cracker being a white person,
No.
that's a completely other thing. And I think that's what when they named themselves the Crackers, I think that's what they meant. 5 really white guys.
No, but the term did come from Florida for caballeros, cracking their whips.
Oh, I
Cowboys.
understand that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but the name of the band was called what?
The Crackers.
No, but you said
Actually, they were the Hawks originally, because they were with Ronnie Hawkins back in the day in the 50s, late 50s.
okay, but you said they played with Bob Dylan.
Yep. They played with Dylan for a while. Dylan hired them. It was
Okay.
during the period they were playing during the period when Dylan had gone electric and he was getting booed off the stage.
Okay,
By
but
people
I'm
who
still
want to go
okay,
electric.
Mark, I get all that, but I'm still not understanding the concept of what is the name of the band.
The Crackers.
You're gonna stick with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't go any further with this
Good
one.
answer. Good answer. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
because I was watching a baseball game and somebody asked me, okay, what's the fellow's name that you have playing first base?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
should I go into that whole routine?
No.
Don't do it, Bimbo, please.
Not at all.
Here,
Okay,
somebody
so
needs something to play with. Well, keep her occupied.
Yeah.
She doesn't make up stories on us.
That's right. That's right. Keep her out of trouble. So I watched a stand-up, Stephen Michael Quesada, Quezada, the New Mexican. He's pretty funny. So apparently he was an actor on Breaking Bad. And he was also a politician, having been elected to the Bernalillo County Board of Commissioners in New Mexico, which he may still be on Board of Commissioner, but he's also a stand-up comedian. And so he had a pretty strong comedy routine, and he started really strong. It held my interest, but you know how comedy shows normally, a lot of times they kind of plateau in the middle. Unless, of course, it's Eddie Izzard, then he's, up all the time. But yeah, he kind of plateaued, but he finished strong, and it was funny. So I do recommend the stand-up routine from Stephen Michael Quesada, the New Mexican. Pretty good.
and you know who is a very funny Hispanic comedian? His name is Gabriel something, and he's the
Fluffy.
big heavy guy, huh?
Fluffy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Iglesias.
Big fans. Yes, big fan.
I mean, I'm sorry if you can't laugh at his routine.
Yeah. He passed away, though, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't tell me that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Iglesias? No.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
because all the fat funny guys are dying. The fat funny guys are dying.
No, let me see. Oh, Gabriel
I hope not.
Iglesias. No, he's still touring, actually.
Oh,
Oh.
good. Good.
He's 46. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's cool that I'm followed on Twitter by him.
Oh, are you? That's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
That is cool.
And like I love his voice because he gets so sometimes high and squeaky. It's so funny.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's going to be in Tampa on August 17th. Let's see.
It's
Yeah,
your turn.
he's touring most places the end of the year that everyone lives in. Atlanta in October. Wow. And then Orlando, back in Orlando, Jacksonville. All right. Well, yeah. So if you liked Gabriel Iglesias, then you'll like Stephen Michael Quesada. So highly recommend it. It's good for
Okay.
some laughs.
Oh yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, Bimbo.
I mean, because I love watching, like stand-up comedy too. I mean, because Jerry Seinfeld actually said it, and it's very true. And people, think that I'm funny and stuff, and a lot of the humor that I just get from watching people. And that's how a lot of comedians they just get their comedy just watching everyday life and saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe I saw that."
Everyday life is messed up and hilarious. It's what you make it to. You gonna
It's
have
like
fun or you
it's
know?
like I'll go back to that story that I told a couple of days ago about this poor girl Wendy from Wisconsin. And I don't know if anybody's heard this story, but it's true. There's a chain of food stores here called Publix, and I have a pretty decent tan, dark tan, and Wendy from Wisconsin was whiter than any sort of white here that I'm wearing. And she says, "Oh my God, I can't believe how tan you are." And I said, "Oh, okay, thanks." And she says, "Hi, um, my name's Wendy from Wisconsin." And I looked at her and I said, "So?" And I just walked away. And so poor Wendy was probably saying, "Oh my God, the one person I talked to in Florida, she's mean."
That's awful. That's all. What are you drinking there? Apple juice?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's pineapple. It's a mixture of pineapple, mango, um, plantain, and
Eye of Newt.
and eye of newt, and there's a little bit of marmalade in it too.
oh, good.
Oh, hello, Simca. How are you?
I thought those were worms in there for a while. So, hey, Simca, good to see
Oh,
you. Haven't seen you in a while.
oh my God. Oh my God. And like Al watches the show Bar Rescue all the time. And we were going out today and you know, when I got to go run a couple of errands, I'll ask him if he wants to go so he gets out of the house. And he was looking at some bar, and I think it was somewhere in like Havasu City, Arizona. Um, they had tequila. The worm was as big as a finger,
Oh,
and they're
no.
pouring drinks with that thing. And the guy John Taffer says, "You don't see that in the bottle." And the bartender says, "Oh, I thought it was supposed to be in there."
I've never seen a worm that big. And how are you
No.
supposed to stink? Like,
I
usually with a worm, I stick it in somebody else's drink. So they unknowingly drink the worm doing a shot. But you can't sneak something that big.
Yeah, but this
into a
was
shot
floating
glass.
around in the but it was floating around in the bottle. It was so big it had a little bit of, it looked like it was a planet with a bunch of little moons going around it, a bunch of little worms.
Oh my god!
I've eaten the worm before. It squirts in your mouth when you bite it.
Oh no! Oh, gross!
I'm already nauseous.
Easy, Mrs. Hopkins.
I hope no one's had dinner.
You might want to have the air sickness bag and some Gravol.
And even I am not going to respond to that worm.
Oh,
Though I easily could.
Oh gosh. Well, I can't believe you have one with its own gravitational pull. So golly.
No, a worm that big. Oh.
No, it was in Lake Havasu City. And they get a lot of weird shit down in that freaking desert down there.
Yeah, that's where my brother's dad lived. Yeah.
How about up in Alaska? They have a bar that has it's called sour toe whiskey, and it has a toe in the bottom. Pickles in the bottom, someone's toe. And if you're new, what they do is they make you put the toe in a shot glass, drink from the shot glass, so you're kissing the toe while you're drinking, and then that's your initiation into the city.
Is that an Irish thing?
The toe back in do they put the toe back in the bottle?
Pardon me?
What did they do with the toe? What did they do with the toe? They put it back in the bottle?
Yeah, back in the bottle.
Oh, I thought maybe they had, like a regular, guy who came, around and, just sold toes.
No, that's not how it goes.
Oh.
But apparently,
isn't that how that?
They don't know where the toe came from. It's been around for centuries.
Isn't that where that saying came of 1 bit, 2 bit, 3 toes a dollar? Isn't it?
No, I don't know about that.
Oh, okay. Maybe not. Maybe not.
I heard about all that on a podcast somewhere. And I was thinking about that big worm. If you eat a worm that big, it'll be a scene like from Poltergeist. Is it 2?
Where it comes out of the stomach.
That's nasty.
Oh gosh. All right, Bimbo. Do you have another movie?
I certainly do, and it's one that
it's G-rated, isn't it?
Yeah. It's one that I have actually, like I said, I watched it twice just for this, and then I watched it again. It was that good, and I'd heard about it. It is a movie called Jupiter Ascending. And it's written by the Wachowskis, the ones who did The Matrix and V for Vendetta. They also did Speed Racer. And so either their movies have been really, really good or such incredible crap. So, and this only got a 28 on Rotten Tomatoes. And I have a problem with Rotten Tomatoes because anybody can make those, rankings up.
Well, they're just popular vote, and it's just how many people go there and vote.
Right. And this is definitely the kind of movie, again, like I said, my kind of genre movie is the one that you have to sit and watch and enjoy and understand and get it. It's not like I'm watching, Looney Tunes in the back and, Porky Pig falling off of a cliff with a coyote. And one thing that I love about movies like this is they do what's considered world building, like Star Wars. Is world building. They create this whole different world. It's not based on Earth. It's not based on anything. It's world building. It's you create your own world. And honest to God, oh, this is true. You've heard me say that when I was younger, I actually sold some books, not books, some short stories to like science fiction and magazines. Um, I actually have this whole world that I invented. I mean, I go so much as it's like the people, the fauna, just everything that you can think of that you would need to describe in your world. And a a good example of that is Lord of the Rings. You know what he did, and he even invented his own language. So anyway, so this is a world building movie. Um,
Have you ever read any John Varley?
I've heard the name.
He wrote something similar to what you're talking about.
I've
He
heard the
created
name.
a couple of worlds, not Earth, outer space worlds, where
Yeah.
they had a whole ecosystem of its own, a whole
Oh yeah.
animal kingdom, weird animals, all kinds of things.
I'm I mean, because I have a couple of folders just of this information about this world I created.
Yeah.
So,
I saw another world she created on paper.
oh yeah, the amusement
That's
park.
in the amusement park. That is insane. That thing is so big. How big is that? It's like 50 inches, 40 inches by
Yeah, yeah.
32
And I
inches,
actually
something
drew it.
like that.
And I actually drew it. I drew in all the rides. I drew in like the trees, the bushes, everything. And it took
Everything.
me a while, but
It's
so anyway,
amazing. She's so
so anyway,
talented.
so anyway, so Jupiter ascending. And you can tell that this is from the Wachowskis because there's these world of planets that they're like royal regal planets, and they have a host series of planets that they farm humans from, because that sounds a lot like the Matrix.
Wow.
So
That's
if you,
the
And the body snatchers too, right?
yeah, body snatchers.
is it
Hmm.
the Wachowski brothers that became the Wachowski sisters?
Yes, yes, yes.
Did some great films.
Oh yeah, and then some of them are really good. Some of them are just so bad, that's that you'd rather be watching a cartoon.
Hmm.
And so anyway, and so
That's a
um
really interesting story, though.
and so the matriarch of this world system dies, and she has three kids: Balaam, Kalike, and Titus, and they all want to get their hands on the worlds that do the harvesting. And so Jupiter, that's the girl's name. That's Mila Kunis. Um,
Mm.
um, and she doesn't know who she is. Of course, she doesn't. But she's on Earth, and she gets attacked by these creatures called the Keepers, which they look exactly like the Greys, the aliens that everybody sees with the big, sort of like you know, um,
As
um,
it,
like my unicorn head, with those
Yes.
kind of eyes. And so she ends up meeting this guy. His name is Kane wise. And in these worlds, they have like transhumans, people that are half human and half some sort of animal. And so he's like half human and half dog. And you know um, the makeup and special effects are good because they don't go overboard with making them look that much like an alien. They just have a lot of some of the alien parts. And so he ends up helping her. And here on Earth, she meets a guy named Stinger Apini, and he's a transhuman who is half human and half bee. And it's through her that she realizes that she's a member of galactic royalty. And it goes into like the galactic royalty and all that. I'm not going to bother doing that. But she is a genetic identical to the matriarch. And so now everybody is out to get her. And I'm going to stop there because I don't want to spoil it, but of course they don't. But that's all I'm going to say. And
Now, is there a sequel to this as well?
no. No, and like the stars in the movie, they the Wachowskis intentionally, in like any of their movies, they don't use a lot of um, like CGI. They all kind of like do their own stunts. It's
they're
like
old school.
in the Matrix, you know, Keanu Reeves actually was doing a lot of that kung fu stuff. Because he taught himself. He was taught how to do that. And so they make it look real. It doesn't look phony. But this is a movie that if this is your kind of genre, I highly recommend this. Don't believe for a word the people who said that it's terrible. It is not. It is not. I'm actually going to watch it again.
Where's Mom, Mrs. Hopkins?
Mom?
Oh, she's on the sofa right there watching us and listening
Mom.
in.
Oh,
Hi, Mom.
that was Mom who came over there and was talking to you.
That's Professor.
Oh, no, that was.
Yeah, that's Professor Mom.
Oh.
Oh, that was hubby.
Oh. But like I said, if that is your kind of genre of movie, because a book that it's kind of parallel to is Dune, with like that whole family, Arcades, who's they're just all at each other and just it's really good. I was so pleased with it. I really truly was.
It has a huge cast. It has 90 people listed in the cast.
And Simca says that audience and Rotten Tomatoes sometimes aren't even close. Yeah, I know. And Simca, a lot of times I will intentionally see a movie that Rotten Tomatoes says is terrible, and it turns out being great.
So. Oh yeah, I've had that happen a lot. A lot.
Okay, so it's called Jupiter Ascending, and it was released in 2015. It's got Channing Tatum, Mila Kunis, an actor that everybody has seen, but you don't know his name. His name is Sean Bean. He's been in a lot of movies. When you see him, you'll say, "Oh my God, I've seen this guy in hundreds of movies." But that is Jupiter Ascending.
All righty. All right, Miss Hopkins.
All
Your-
right. My third movie was The Host from 2020, and I had a hard time finding it because there's another movie on there with the same title, and I started to watch that, and I didn't think it was the same one that I was originally wanting to watch.
That's funny.
The one I wanted to see was a Shudder original movie from that Shudder streaming service.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so I saw that one, and then I found it uploaded on YouTube. It wasn't in the free movies, but it is free because someone uploaded it. Thank you very much.
Oh, so you can watch it in the regular. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and it was what a waste of time. It wanted to rip off Paranormal Activity, but it was set as a live stream like we're doing right now.
Oh, that's so crazy. Oh, that's funny.
Like if there was some ghost down there with Mark down there.
Speaking
well,
of the
he
ghost,
does have the ghost. Mark has a ghost, so that's perfect.
Yeah, there's a poltergeist here
Yeah.
somewhere.
Like if the ghost wanted to possess him and then jump around to all of us.
And maybe
It
we
was
should
horrible.
bill this as the sequel too. Yeah.
It'd be better. It'd
Come
be
on,
more watchable.
Hey, Mark, conjure
Yeah.
up your ghost over there. We need some ghost conjuring.
I need an exorcism for that.
I mean, because all four of us can write better than something that sounds like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wow. That's pretty crazy. That is crazy.
Well, so now we know what not to watch.
What not to watch,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I'll tell
How
you
about
what
you?
not to watch. My next one.
What is
Oh,
that?
I watched now Bad Company Total Rock Review. It was it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a documentary on the group Bad Company. If you're a fan, like I watched the whole thing, it was very dry, kind of boring, just a lot of facts. They spent a lot of time in the childhoods of these band members, and I don't know. I didn't dig the documentary at all. So I'm gonna give it a thumbs down.
So something good to turn on and go take a nap.
Yeah, good time. Yeah, if you really want to waste time on nothing.
This would be it. So we had two bomber of a movie this round. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Well, let's make it 3. Because Jane Eyre, I'm sorry. I mean, I get that Charlotte Bronte was ahead of her time, kind of a feminist, considered a feminist for her time as a writer. But gosh, what a terrible movie. The male character was nasty and mean and grumpy and arrogant. And the whole situation was way too much drama for me. It was like, no one should live through that kind of drama. And then she falls in love with the guy. I mean, I think her character was supposed to be kind of forward-thinking, female, feminist type, but her choice of men was pathetic. Pathetic. I think even one of the guys that she was asked her to marry her was a cousin. So, I mean, yeah. So, and maybe it was the movie too. And she always had that look like, was it Melissa Gilbert that was blind and Helen Keller? Not Melissa Gilbert. It was the other girl, wasn't it? Little House on the Prairie. Did Little House on the Prairie have a blind character?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it reminded me of the blind character because she'd always be looking off into nowhere and not looking directly at the camera or directly at the actor's face. It was always like she was looking somewhere where she shouldn't have been. But it was odd. And I guess it was supposed to be dramatic that, and that move can be dramatic in a lot of movies from the 30s and 40s, but it seemed to be a constant part of her acting ability.
And
To
so,
look
is
off
that
in the
something
distance.
that you would recommend? Oh, that I watched, Jen?
Oh, no. You might be breaking TVs. Yeah.
Oh, what about Mrs. O. Hopkins? Should she watch it after that's last
I don't think
experience?
she would like it. I think she's a little, I think she's a little too strong to put up with that kind of crap.
And
So,
Mark was saying about the band Bad Company. I like some of their songs, but
Oh yeah. Don't
but
get me wrong. Paul
but
Rogers. Go
but
ahead, sorry.
but to me, the band Bad Company, I always thought that they could be better. I thought that they were lazy.
Lazy.
I just thought that they were lazy, that they just put out records to put out records, put out songs to put out songs.
I mean,
Well,
their first album was all hits, though.
yeah, that black one.
Yeah.
Bad Company by Bad Company with Bad Company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a good album. And they had their
It was a good
subsequent
album.
albums had each had a hit or two on them that charted on the charts. So
Yeah,
they were
but I still think that their music was lazy. I think they could have been better.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right. It's the
For
most of the
rock.
music was written by the by
Yeah.
the singer Paul Rogers.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
because he
And
started with the band Free when they were
that's
band
right.
Free.
Yeah.
And then
But I would say, though, their music for rock genre was very accessible poppy. I will
yeah,
say that.
which with those qualities of players, they easily could have stretched a little farther, done some Led Zeppelin sounding stuff. They just like I said, I just always thought that they were lazy.
Hmm. Now, maybe some of their later stuff is better.
No, it's not. Their later stuff is worse.
Really?
Yeah, it gets worse later on.
I don't know. I know we've been surprised by some of the recent releases of some bands. And their latest release, I guess their latest one until 96, but I know Yes has a new album out. So
Yes,
there's that.
Yes can't be the same without that bass player.
Oh,
So
Chris Squire.
Chris Squire.
Yeah.
He was a big party, yes. And they're all their good music had that rumbling bass. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, we'll have to give it a listen.
Next
And
time
then
you
they
listen,
had, and then they had like Rick Wakeman and all them. That's when they were good.
yeah,
Yeah.
Rick Mason was there for a while, and Steve Howe on the guitar is
Yeah.
really good guitarist.
Yeah.
Why would
What-
yes, though?
Okay, so I don't know, Jen. That was a good idea. I think we had a lot of good movies. We had a lot of crap.
yeah,
Are
we
we
did.
Are we picking movies for next episode?
If you have movies, you can pick them. If you haven't picked them yet, you can pick up
I
later.
have three that I've chosen already. I thought we were announcing them.
Yes, we will
Um,
announce those.
Jen, well, what
Yes.
I would like to do, if you don't mind, I would like to see if the Right Side Channel wants to go on to that to that free YouTube site and pick 3 movies that I'll do. See if they want to do that.
Oh, yeah. If y'all want to go over there and check it
Okay,
out.
it just can't be okay, like comedies I like. Science fiction, science fantasy.
Give her a good romance movie.
Yeah. Okay. And what did you want? And what did you want? An 18-second review?
No, actually, I've picked my movies, so
I haven't even looked.
I'm going to torture myself actually. So I think I'm going to torture myself. We'll see. I'm giving Charlotte Bronte another chance.
Ugh. And what movie is this?
And let me say about Jane Eyre is that I did go back and read a synopsis of the story to see if I was missing anything. And apparently not a thing. There were some details left out of the movie, but it wouldn't have mattered. The whole storyline, he was an idiot. Like so anyway.
I will gladly watch movies where guys are idiots, but they got to be funny idiots.
No, this guy was not. This guy was
Mrs.
not.
Hopkins, have you picked any movies for next time?
Yes. I have my 3 here. I don't know if you want them now or later.
Well, if we can go on to you now while if anyone decides to pick anything for Bimbo to watch.
Oh,
from
yeah.
the
And I was
three
also
movies.
thinking to leave in the comments after the live. They
Yeah,
could
that's a good
leave it as
idea.
a
So
comment.
they can, just in case they take a long time to pick.
Oh yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, then don't bother picking me. I'll find stuff like science fiction and robots.
Oh,
And,
you can look in the comments. We'll just say submissions are due by the end of the day, by midnight. Addie
so I
says
gotta
one.
pick it.
Addie says One Crazy Summer.
Oh, that's a
So-
comedy. I know that.
Yeah, so there you
Because
go.
But it's
it
got to
does
be
help
when.
to get comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still
for our
think
channels.
you should watch that one. What was it? Stripped Naked.
For Bimbo?
Yeah. Stripped Naked. And it's let's see. I think it's a comedy. Stripped. It's an action movie about an exotic dancer.
No.
This has something to do with it says something about Mortal Kombat.
No, God, I hate that. Oh God,
Resident
no.
Evil.
I've never seen worse movies in my life, action movies, as the Mortal Kombat movies. Oh, they were so poor. Oh. And I hope
Okay.
there's nobody in the right side chat who's a fan of the Mortal Kombats, but they were terrible. They were terrible.
Hey, Bopok, if you're still here, you want to pick a movie? Simca, you want to pick a movie for Bopok or for Bimbo to watch? So yeah, Ms. Hopkins, what was your pick?
Okay. Do you want me to go all 3 or just one?
Yeah, might as well go all 3. That way I
Okay,
can chart
all
them
3.
all down at once too.
All right. So the first one that I picked was Who Killed Jon Benet? It's a drama from 2016.
Yeah. Yeah, they moved here to Atlanta. Which I guess is where they still live, where he still lives. All right.
Okay. The second is called Patient 7. It's also from 2016.
Patient 7. Ooh, that sounds scary. At least it's not patient number 9. Number 9. All right. What's your next one?
And the last one has 2 titles. I'm not sure why, but it's called Lost in the Wild, or the alternate name is Nurses on the Line, and it has J-Lo in it, and I've never seen it before.
Lost in the Wild.
Yeah.
Nurses on the Line?
Yes.
All righty.
Oh, can I do
my mom enjoys J-Lo.
Oh, can I do a review of like the Cocaine Bear? You know, the crack bear?
Is it on there now?
No.
I know it's on Redbox, but it's not on YouTube Free Movies.
Oh.
Did you actually see that?
No, no.
I saw it.
I did too. It's on
And was
Peacock.
it as stupid as it looks?
Oh yeah.
Was it funny,
It's-
stupid? Kind of like,
In real life, the bear dies. In the movie, the bear lives.
oh gosh. Wow.
Because it's a true
Oh,
story.
hello.
It's an
Oh, hello.
adaptation of a true story.
Oh, hello, Leah Sugar Britches. Oh, better late than never, dear.
Howdy, Leah.
Hi, Leah.
Hey, Leah, we're picking movies for Bimbo to watch off YouTube free movies. So if you come up with any, put them in the comment section. All right. I'd not heard of that movie, Lost in the Wild, Nurses on the Line with J-Lo either. But, you know, my favorite J-Lo thing is that Saturday Night Live where it was Mango versus J-Lo.
I
Did you
haven't
ever
seen
see that?
Not that
No.
one, no.
If you so do you can it's on YouTube, Mango J-Lo Saturday Night Live. It is so funny. You know who the Mango character is on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
Chris
Is he a
Kattan.
Yeah.
Is he a,
And
is
they
he
were
a
having a
dancer?
dance off. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Chris Kattan, he's a short little guy. You've seen him. He's in
Yeah.
Night at the Roxbury.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one of our favorites.
So they were having a fight. It'd be like J-Lo, Mango, J-Lo, Mango. it was hilarious though.
Yeah, because a lot of times I'll go on and just watch clips from Saturday Night Live. That's where I got my one about bastard airlines. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's right. Bye-bye. So what do you got, Mark?
Oh, my three?
Yeah. You got anything?
First one is called American Meth. Meth, M-E-T-H, as in the drug, with Val Kilmer.
Oh. Wow.
So it's a documentary about methamphetamine in America, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
and that was
documentary.
actually Mark, and that was actually filmed in Tampa.
Oh, was it?
No, it easily could have been.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think of cities being a meth problem as I do the suburbs. But
Yeah,
that's just me. I think it's more of a suburban thing.
Yes, it is.
But I think cocaine's making a comeback, unfortunately. So I don't know.
It's unfortunate because the drugs like that, you know, if you do them every once in a while, you want to get them off the street, whatever. But now it's so dangerous because of the fentanyl factor that it just doesn't pay to do drugs. The fentanyl is going to get smart people to get off of drugs and not touch them because of the fear of dying, or it's going to kill them. One or the other.
Yeah, because they're putting that stuff in everything now.
Yep.
Everything, because it gets you hooked. So yeah.
Okay,
Don't do drugs, kids.
Okay, and now this is actually true because this was on an episode of Cops, and this was actually filmed in Pasco County. A girl, you could tell that she, wasn't right. She pulls a cop over, and she says, "Officer, I just got robbed." And this is true. I'm not making this up. "Officer, I just got robbed." And the guy says, "Oh, robbed? Oh, what happened? What's the thing?" And she says, "Oh, well, I just bought this crack from this guy, and then another guy came by and stole it from me." And so the cop says, "You pulled me over to say that somebody stole your crack." Yeah. And he says, "Don't you know that crack is illegal?" And she says, "Yeah, but it was mine. I paid for it." And this poor cop was like saying, "Oh, good Christ."
Yeah. It happens more often than you'd think, I guess. Yeah.
And so she got arrested, and they actually did catch the guy who stole her crack. Oh, they caught him. Oh, they caught him down the road a piece, stealing somebody else's crack.
That's
So
crazy.
I guess if you're a crackhead and you're broke, that's a good option. Just to go, steal from people who you see buy it. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, Mark,
All
you
right.
got a number 2?
Yes, my number 2 is a movie called Prison State, and it's about I believe it's about the state of the prison system in United States of America.
It's abysmal.
And the United States of America,
Yeah.
and it looks pretty good. I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch it. And my third is something called "Wouldn't It Be Nice?" Story of the Beach Boys. I don't really like the Beach Boys music that much. I can't even really take it to listen to. It's off right away when it comes on. But they were interesting brothers, and they're dynamic, how they wrote, and they're eccentric. Brian's
Eccentric.
eccentricities. Is that a word?
Close enough. Close enough.
Man, easy for you to say. But yeah, because he was a real weirdo.
It's harder to say in Canadian.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, because you guys don't have all of the same letters that we have, do you?
That's
No,
right.
we use 4 letters, Bimbo, and we alternate. We use 4 letters and 6 numbers up here.
Yeah, I can see why it's hard to say that word. Hey, Simple Life, good to see you.
Better late than
Hey,
never, dear.
Jesse Scott, good to see you. Hope you had a great market this Saturday. Yeah. All right.
Better late than never for the beginning of the show, which was 8 o'clock.
That's right.
But I know that some people have lives, and obviously us 4 don't.
Yeah. So we're taking requests for free movies for Bimbo to see.
No, and I'll just find my own.
All right.
Okay,
Well, you have One Crazy Summers one, right?
I'm not watching that.
There you go, Addie.
It looks stupid.
You got Nick's Daddy.
I'll look at it, Addie.
Maybe she'll surprise us. All right. So my 3 movies are Wuthering Heights. So that's where I said I'm going to give Charlotte Bronte another chance.
Have you ever read that book?
No, but the movie has Laurence Olivier in it, so I'm hoping for redemption for Charlotte.
No, it's horribly depressing.
Gosh. All right, so I may end up hating that one too and just crossing Charlotte Bronte off my list of, admirable women. So the second movie I'm going to watch is Dracula, Dead and Loving It with Leslie Nielsen and Julie Haggerty, the, same group from the Airplane movies. And then my third movie is going to be Genius with Colin Firth and Nicole Kidman from 2016. And I chose that movie because it had 4 stars on it from some, who knows what. Because I was looking on my phone, so it, the picture's only this big, but I saw 4 stars, so I'm giving it a chance.
Leah says that Jesse wants a spanking for being tardy. No, what Jesse wants and what Jesse needs are 2 different things.
That's right. He might get put into the closet. Addie has a shed.
It's what Jesse wants, what Jesse needs, and what Jesse gets is 3 different things.
That's right. So we need to discuss the College of Knowledge show. So
Next Friday.
next
And
Friday.
you want to explain what we're going to do, Jen?
You can explain it. Or do you want me
No,
to
you
explain?
It's your show.
No, it's your show on the College of Knowledge.
No,
We're
but
talking
this is
about
your,
we're talking about what we're gonna do
what
for
are
the
you
next
doing, Ringo? Oh, you guys hear Ringo the cat?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, Ringo is very vocal.
Yes.
I think Ringo's part Siamese because they're very vocal kitties.
Yeah, they're really needy kitties, hey?
That's
Siamese cat.
pathetic.
No,
Yeah.
Ringo comes from the same brood that's living here. Ringo's just noisy. And I think Ringo knows that it bugs Cat Daddy. So Ringo does even more.
Because it gets attention.
Oh, yeah.
Ringo wants to be the star.
He's a
Yeah.
3-year-old.
So, okay.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
okay. So what we're going to do is right now, we're going to pick we're going to pick 3 choices of bands that we're going to do shows about. And the same things apply. It can't be Journey, can't be REO Speedwagon, can't be Van Halen, can't be Motley Crue, because that's my rules and that's the way it goes. But when we pick our 3 songs, we're going to have Mrs. Hopkins' mother pick what band she wants to hear us do a show of, and she may even make a guest appearance.
Yes.
So
Do you think I should put all of them in something that she can grab out randomly?
yeah.
Yeah,
All
random
right, all
pick.
right.
Random pick.
Okay.
All right.
So
Okay.
so
Gotta tell me
on
what
the
they are.
right side, pick who you want us to see an artist do, and chances are we could have done them before. Because I have the whole list of College of Knowledge stuff from when Pansy ran it. So I know what's been done and what's not. But anybody, Leah, and what's a band you want to?
Nominate.
Yeah. Or Mark or Mrs. Hopkins or Jen, who do you want to see?
Who do I want to see us analyze? Like do a top 10 on?
Yeah.
You said no to ELO, didn't you?
Oh, no, we've already done ELO.
Yeah, we probably did, right?
Yes, I know we did.
Mm-hmm.
I have a list, but it's in the other room.
I think we might need it, Mrs. Hopkins.
Let's see. How about
Wait,
we haven't done
what?
we haven't done ZZ Top.
No, we have.
We have not done the
And-
Doobie Brothers.
Okay, because Mark suggested the Allman Brothers. So, did you want to do Allman Brothers? I mean, I don't know enough of their catalog, but I can come up with 10 songs so that I know.
Addie said
Okay.
Van Halen.
No,
Okay,
not
but
that.
Van Halen has to include some Van Hagar as well.
No, don't do Van Halen, please.
Okay, Mark. Okay. They're not my favorites, but okay.
I'm happy with the Allman Brothers.
All right, we could do Allman Brothers.
Yeah.
Who else? Oh, somebody else. Okay, Leah, come up with somebody. Simple Life. You come up with somebody.
Is Allman Brothers one of the picks?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
All right.
Now, are we going to do this where we go off air and then Mrs. Hopkins does it live on her show? Do we want to do that and everybody run over there?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know what would be less worrisome.
Well, I'm just thinking about her setting her mom up in a position to see and her pick and all that stuff.
Okay, all right.
And whoever doesn't get picked, well, we can do it another day, right?
Correct.
All right.
We could just
One for
come up with
Almond
a bunch of names to keep in the satchel.
Yeah. There's.
Okay.
I have 5 here. But I know one of them Bimbo won't do.
And who is that?
Okay, Nirvana.
No.
No, not Nirvana. Bjork. No.
Oh, come on.
The Cure.
Oh, the Cure is. Oh, I could definitely do the Cure. I don't know if our clientele would know that much of the Cure.
I'll do it. I mean, I don't have a problem doing the Cure.
Okay. I also have Pearl Jam, and I don't think Bimbo would do
no.
Pearl Jam. No. And the last one, Weezer.
Weezer is a good band, but not a lot of people know that much about them.
Okay.
Hello,
Yeah,
Vanessa Kitty.
I know Bimbo likes Sublime.
No.
No?
No.
Thought you said you'd like Sublime.
No. They're up there with Green Day on the bottom of my tire.
I don't like Sublime.
How about the Doobie Brothers?
I really didn't have that many of my favorite hits of theirs to do 10.
No? Okay.
No, because their first couple albums were good, but then they got to that like Chicago kind of thing where they just sounded so lame.
Michael McDonald joined with them. Became the music scene for a while.
Oh, okay, Miss Simple Life, we have done Credence. Yeah, we have done Credence. And that was a good show because they had and to think that in a 4-year span they released 7 albums. That's amazing.
2 years span. From 69 to 72.
Yeah, but then they had Marty Gras in 1974.
Oh, okay. Oh.
And Mardi Gras actually stunk because John Fogerty had left the band. Oh, Deep Purple, we've done Deep Purple. Or have we?
How about the Boomtown Rats?
Wait, huh? No, have we done Deep Purple?
No.
I mean, I got the tattoo. I would have thought we did. No, okay, no. So add Deep Purple. Okay, so who do we have there for Mrs. Hopkins' mother to pick? Allman Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, The Cure and Deep Purple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is everybody cool with that?
Yeah.
I don't know The Cure at all, so I think I have to opt out on that one, or I can crash course it. If I have time, I'll crash course it. I've done it before.
Mark, you've heard their songs. You just don't know who they are.
Yeah.
I can set it up so she can do it right now if you want.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's go.
I'll go get the thing ready.
Okay.
All right. So let me put Miss Hopkins' thing in the link in the chat. Is she going to do it now? Or are we going to do it live here? Or are we going to run over to her thing?
Okay. No. Okay. Okay. Mrs. Hopkins' mother said.
I love that she's doing this. She's so cute, y'all. She has a great Yeah, there's a great video of her mom dancing and just having the best time of her life. And she's
Okay,
all
Simple Life.
dressed up.
Okay, Simple Life. And just like I said to Mark about The Cure, you've heard songs by the Allman Brothers. You just probably aren't sure who they are. But once you hear some of the songs,
Yeah, you'll know them.
you'll know them.
You'll know them when you hear them.
Okay, so everybody give Mrs. Hopkins' mother a warm greeting.
Hi,
And
Mom.
look at the screen.
Hello,
Everybody
good to
saying
see
hello.
you. Yeah, and her official name is Professor Mother.
Hi.
Thanks for doing this,
Hi.
Professor
Hi.
Mom.
Hi.
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 3.
Oh, Professor Mother. Okay, so I got to add her to my.
Professor Mom.
You're gonna pick them.
Okay, so pick
I got
one.
called a mother before.
Do you want
One.
I got called a mother the other day.
or mother
Yeah.
or mother bee?
That would be.
Mother be good.
You
Mother
gotta pick
Bee.
one. I don't care. Pick one. One, just one.
Just one mother be good.
Okay, so read it.
Oh my gosh! Show the camera. Camera's right here.
Who is it?
Can you see?
The
Cure.
Cure. Awesome.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with them, so I'll be
The cure.
jamming for the quiz.
Mother bee has the cure.
Well, then, did you want to
Yay.
do somebody else? Oh, did you want to do somebody else?
Okay.
Kind of.
No, wait. Okay. Oh, okay.
That'll be
Wait.
the next time.
Wait. Oh. Okay, Martha. Martha, just hold on because Jen and Mark don't know enough about the Cure. So let's do somebody else.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm
And
willing,
we-
but I know Mark's been busy with some stuff lately, so.
Yeah, I'm juggling
Okay.
too bad.
Okay, so pick us another.
All right. Pick another one.
Another.
All right. Pick another one.
So it's down to 2.
Oops. She picked.
Deep
Deep Purple.
Purple.
Okay,
Excellent.
All right.
very good.
Yay.
And look at that, Mother Bee. You know what that is? That's a tattoo of the band. So you got
All
that
right.
going for you.
Hey.
Good
Does Mother
job.
Bee have any tattoos?
She has,
I guess not.
yeah, a tattoo.
Yeah.
All right.
Excellent. That'll
Oh,
be
He
fun.
doesn't, but I do.
What now?
Tattoos.
Oh.
I do.
So next Saturday on
Oh,
the
wow.
College
Oh, nice.
Top Rock, we're gonna do Deep
Very
Purple.
nice.
We're
Supposed to be
gonna
an orange
do,
blossom.
12 songs because there's enough material for 12 songs for Deep Purple.
What date are we
Yeah.
doing it?
Next Saturday. No, next
Ne-
Friday.
Next Friday, so the 23rd.
Yeah.
Or did you want to do it later?
No,
No.
that gives me a week. I can do it in a week.
So can I. I can do it overnight.
I
Deep
could do it
Purple.
now.
We know you could do it now. Deep Purple, 12 songs.
Yeah.
All right.
And I know, and I'm gonna despise this. You can even use David Coverdale songs. No,
That's
because
funny.
trust me, because I won't be.
That's funny.
I will not be using one David Coverdale song.
I know you won't. I know.
Yes,
you won't.
oh yes, Miss Simple Life, and so, this is the kind of entertainment that you will only find on the Bimbo Barbarella music program, aka Easy Street for Jen, aka Pirate Radio,
AKA
aka
Mrs.
Mama
Hopkins.
Bee.
Hopkins.
Music Vault.
That's right. So the 30th, I'm trying to schedule my next show. I think it should be the 14th of July.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, but let's see what's going on then.
All right.
No, with me and you, in July?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
because we can always do that, like from your house or something, or your spot, whatever.
All right. Well, we'll just keep it up in the air right now.
No, no. Okay, why don't you put it on the 14th?
We'll do it preliminarily. See, I'm starting to speak Canadian because I've been hanging around with Mark too much.
Yeah.
Primarily.
Yeah, there you go.
Just wait until until you gotta go buy some back bacon and some yak.
Well, on my way to your house, there's that place that had the pig lips for sale.
Yeah,
They had a really good deal on pig lips. So,
and pig
Hey,
hooves too.
I got a copyright strike on that for some reason. But oh
On what?
well.
On what?
On my pig lips video.
Oh.
It was a short that I put up.
Oh,
It
okay.
was funny.
And they give you a strike. Did they give you a reason?
It's not a strike, but it's, oh, this is
warning?
copyrighted.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
not on that one. Not on that one. It wasn't a hard strike. It's just like you're not getting any money for this kind of thing.
I got 2 strikes the other day, and they put me in jail for 2 weeks. I had one more strike, and they take my channel away.
But see, they take it away for like 6 months.
Yeah, I'm not going to let that happen.
Good.
Okay, so be a good boy.
I am a good boy.
Behave.
I'm not on my new channel. On my new channel, I'm not so good.
Oh, okay.
I'm a pirate.
Arg.
Arr.
Arr.
We always
So,
could do a show about a band featuring a real pirate. We can either do Hollywood Vampires featuring Johnny Depp. He plays guitar in Hollywood Vampires, or we can also do Johnny Thunders, because he played the pirate in the New York Dolls.
there you go. There you go.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a pirate in Doctor Hook, the band?
Dr. Hook was the pirate.
Dr. Hook. Captain Hook was the pirate.
Oh, yeah, and the
Dr.
band. The lead singer. I forget who the lead singer of Dr. Hook was. Bimbo should know, but she doesn't.
No.
It was. I know his name. I just can't think of it. It was.
All I know is that they got to be on the cover of the Rolling Stone finally.
They did.
Dennis Locourier.
Oh, okay.
It's a
French
that was
on
spelling.
the tip of my tongue.
It was on the. It's a French name. Locourier. Something like that.
Okay, Jen, so why don't you wrap us up and say goodbye to Mama B again?
Yeah, I just want to say
Mama B. She did a great job.
She did.
Thanks, Mama
she
B.
did. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Say bye.
Bye.
And so, yeah, I just want to say we lost some actors this week too. We lost Tab Hunter and Glenda Jackson.
Yeah, Glenda Jackson died.
Yeah, she didn't make big headlines though. I was shocked, but condolences to friends and families and fans of those 2 fine actors. And so remember, Bimbo Barbarella will be doing the College of Knowledge. We'll be doing Deep Purple on the next week, the 21st, and then we'll do the next movies worth watching on I'm sorry, the 16th.
14th.
The 23rd is when we're doing Deep Purple.
Yeah.
And then we're doing the movies worth watching on the 14th.
Yes.
We have our picks, and I will be putting the picks uh, in the comments for the next
Good
week.
place.
So
Okay.
not in the comments, but in the description of this when it uploads and stuff. And sometimes it takes me a few days because it takes so long for the video to upload. And
Really?
All right, Jen. Well, then I'll
yeah,
pick three. Okay, well, I'll pick three tomorrow, and
all right.
I'll send them to you.
Yeah, send them to you, and then I'll get it posted on for everyone to look at. And then
And this coming Wednesday, I guess I will um, tour. I will torture the world again with one of my original songs that I actually did write when I was a band. Oh, and you know who else died too? Oh, Hunter just said, Treat Williams. You know,
Oh.
from here.
Oh, he
I'm
must have
sorry,
been
I
pretty
said
old.
Tab Hunter, and I meant Treat Williams. I apologize. I think
Oh
Tab
boy.
Hunter's been gone for a while yet, so I apologize. That was my mistake. I should have Googled that to verify because that's just something I would do.
I just wanted to say, if everybody's looking for something to do after this show, Pirate Radio is going to be on. And there's a
Excellent.
new channel for Pirate Radio. If you're looking for it, there's a new channel. I'll be posting the link for that channel Monday on my old channel or the other channel. I'm not going to call it my old channel because I'm still going to use it. I'm still going to post videos there. But the new channel will be primarily private radio content.
Do you
Okay,
want?
because I think you can post videos, but you just can't post audio, right?
No, I can't even post a video right now.
Oh, you can't. Oh,
Wow.
I don't know how it works. I don't bother doing any of that.
But
Yeah.
it's a little confusing, but I got it all under control.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Mhm.
so Matt says, yeah, that Treat Williams. Imagine being in your 80s and dying on a motorcycle accident. Jesus,
Yeah.
you know, give the guy a break. He lived that long.
Yeah, and he had just made a post in the morning about mowing his lawn, and he was like, "I wish you could smell how good this smells," or something. He was on his little lawn tractor. And then, yeah, that's just crazy. But it just goes to show how much you should appreciate every day. Every day is important, and every day to me, like I heard somebody talking. I think I was listening to some of Tom Reed, and he was asking people what their happiness level was. And I was kind of surprised at what some people say. And I asked Chris when he got home what his happiness level was, And I think we ranked pretty high. Like both of us were, I'd probably say I'm a 8.5, 9. And Chris said he was at 8.
I would say that
So,
I'm a 7. I would say that I'm a 7,
are you a 7?
and that's just because me, I'm a happier person, but because I have so much going on that's bringing down some of my happiness.
Right. But every day you wake up, you're like,
Yeah. I don't
right?
know. And like I said, I woke up today and I had these freaking ears from the goddamn um from the cancer treatment. I just hope they go down.
I'd see if your barber can trim those a little bit.
Or if he can't, I'll just get him to, hang some, some tattoo, hang like some earrings from him or something.
Oh yeah, that could work too. You get like 12 piercings up there, you get some real long dangly ones. Yeah. Maybe that's what I need because I always have like a short neck. I could never wear those really pretty long dangly earrings, but if I had ears like that, oh yeah, I could do that.
I got an earring, a hole in my ear. I don't wear earring too often, and it closes up. I have to keep puncturing it. But 2 girls gave it to me when I was 14 with a potato and a darning needle.
Did they ice it?
Yeah, they put the ice on it first.
Yeah,
freeze it,
yeah.
then
Did you
they
take
put
a
the
shot?
potato behind it and stab it.
Yeah. Did you take a shot before they did it?
No,
No.
they
That's
got
crazy.
affected after because they used the potato for the backing. So
Nasty. Nasty.
they got
Imagine all
puffy
the yeah. Imagine there's got to be a lot of bacteria on that too.
no shit.
You know.
Potato.
Okay, so whatever happened to that potato?
Yeah, I'm sure the family ate it because they probably put it back in the bag.
Hide the evidence.
They probably thought it was a red potato.
Oh, Bimbo's blood has been green this week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, from the chemo. Yeah, because they said that it had like a small green hue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, here comes Cat Daddy. Let's hear what Cat Daddy has to say.
Is he
What do you
dressed?
got to say, Cat Daddy?
What do you mean about what?
Okay,
nothing to
Cat
say.
Daddy. What do you got to say, Cat Daddy?
I don't know, nothing.
Okay, there's Jennifer. You know Jennifer.
Hey,
You-
Al.
Phone.
Hey there.
How you been?
And that's
I'm
Mrs.
still breathing. I'm
Hopkins.
still alive.
Okay, because we heard you yelling at Ringo because Ringo was down the hall. We could hear Ringo.
No, which one is Ringo? I always get
Ringo's
mixed
the
up.
noisy one.
You know, one cat that likes to make noise.
Yeah.
And the first thing, I didn't really yell at too much. It's just first thing it did, it came in, and the first thing it did is just charge down here right away. Come running down the hallway.
Yeah, because Ringo knows where the cat snacks are.
Oh yeah. He's a smart cat. Smart cat. That's
Okay.
right.
Yeah. And so Misfit's laying here sleeping, and Misfit says, "Oh man, I heard I got to go to the cat doctor tomorrow."
Yeah, well, I hope Misfit has a good appointment.
Well, Misfit's kind of fat.
I bet Misfit.
Oh my God! But you know what Misfit ate today? Oh, she ate tuna. She had sardines. She had chicken. And what did I eat? Oatmeal.
Well, that's your problem there. You need to take some lessons from the cat there. And they'll teach you.
Yeah, but I need the cat to be my friend because I don't have any friends.
Well, maybe you have to be nice to the cats, and then they'll be your best buddy. See?
Okay, that's a man that I'm going to take advice from, right?
That's right. All right,
Okay,
Al.
good. All
Bye,
right,
Al.
good.
See you later,
Yeah.
Al.
What are you doing?
Bye, Al.
Bye. Gonna go back now. The cats are all relaxing now out there. Right now.
Oh yeah.
I think I got my ears pierced probably when I was 15, 16.
Yeah.
But mine were actually done with this like gun kind of thing, not a needle and a freaking potato.
A gun at the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, because I guess our mall did not have potatoes and needles.
Yeah, and it was before Claire's. I forget where you went before Claire's to get your ears pierced. What was it back in the day?
No,
Maybe
Kmart
Kmart or Walmart.
No, I got mine done. A place in the mall. And they used to sell all like blacklight posters and stuff. And
Oh, Spencer's.
yes, Spencer's. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're
that's
still around.
Spencer's. Yep. And that was the Spencer's in the Galleria Mall in beautiful downtown Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, I was going to say not Glendale Galleria.
No.
In Los Angeles. No. I can't even remember where I got mine pierced, but I was probably about 17. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm sure it wasn't in Canada.
No. I may not even be allowed to go into Canada. So, because I murdered that guy that time.
Yeah,
What?
well,
Whole nother story.
you
yeah,
murdered
well,
someone?
sometimes shit happens, and
Oh gosh. Well, Anyway, well, I'm going to wrap it up. Mark, you said you're not doing anything tonight, or you are?
I am.
Oh, okay. So
Wait, Mom.
on your
Okay.
new one?
Yes. On the new link, please.
Yeah.
You're gonna drop
Let's
it for me?
Copy. Yeah, I'm going to try to.
Yeah, and so Addie got hers done at a jeweler's with a gun. Yeah, not okay. Well, not Canada with some kind of potato gun.
Guys,
There
I'm
is
gonna have to go
something
make
like a
dinner.
potato gun.
All right,
You're
Miss
leaving,
Hopkins.
Martha? All right, Martha.
All right, yeah, I gotta get dinner.
Thanks.
Thank
We'll
Okay,
see you
bye,
later.
Mrs. Hopkins.
Thanks,
All right,
Professor
we'll be
Mom.
watching Mark. Thank you.
Okay, great.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, let's see. I found it. Now I just need to get the link.
Okay, Mark,
And
I'll
out.
probably be up there probably in like half hour or so.
Copy link. I'm doing this from my phone, so hopefully it will.
Oh, okay. And so when Addie got her tattoo, father banned her for like a week. I know that when I got my tattoo, my father, who was, like hardcore Russian, he wasn't too pleased with it either.
What was your first tattoo?
No, not tattoo. No, not tattoo. Ear piercings.
Oh, ear piercing, right.
Yeah, ear piercing. And so the first thing that I did, I swear to God, after it healed and stuff, people put in earrings. I put in a safety pin, and that
I've
did
done
not
that.
go over good. And that did not go over good with father. My mother thought it was cool because I looked like a Sex Pistol.
Yeah, I did that once for Halloween.
Oh gosh. All right, so I got Mark's link up there. So I guess we'll hike over there. I think I got everybody else's link up there. If I didn't, forgive me. So I hope you all do well and have a great weekend. And I know it's a long weekend for some people. I appreciate
Oh
you
yeah,
stopping
yeah.
by.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah. So when did they start celebrating Juneteenth as a
they
real
have been.
day?
So it's another holiday. So we're good with that. But it's another day off work. We need another day off work because Europe gets a ton of days off work. They have a lot more holidays than we do. And we don't get enough time off work. We need more vacation days. So I say take it and enjoy it because.
Okay, yeah, because I know that I need another vacation day.
Yeah. I know Chris does too.
Yeah, today
Chris needs another one.
Yeah, today I got up on my vacation day at like 1:00 in the afternoon.
But
then again, I got to get up at 6:00 to feed animals.
Yes, that is true.
And then it rained, so it was.
I know.
Good.
I woke up late today, so that wasn't good. I slept
That's
through
why
my alarm.
that's why I didn't bother talking to you all day because I didn't know what time you were up.
Yeah, well, I went to bed early last night. I went to bed at 2. So,
2:00 in the morning early, yeah.
Yeah, that's early for me, but I still overslept. I slept later than I normally sleep. So, yep. But anyway, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. All the movie choices were great. Great reviews. 3 movies not to watch. Jane Eyre. What was it? Mark's
Bad Company movie.
The Band. Oh no, Bad Company movie, and then Mrs. Hopkins. What was her last one? It was.
Oh,
I've got it.
Yeah.
Here.
Sinners or Sign or something like that. Goodbye, Matt.
Here, I've got it. It was The Host.
Yeah, the host. Yeah, the
But she
host.
really liked Freaks, so I may have to check that out. And Hansel and Gretel Get Baked. So, all righty. Well, thanks for coming by, everybody. Enjoyed it. See you around over at Bimbo's and Mark's. And until then, I'll see you in comments, and I'll see you July 14th. Y'all take care. Appreciate you coming on, Bimbo, Mark, and Mrs. Hopkins.
And Mama B.
And Mama B. Love that she's an honorary professor mom. So thanks, Bimbo. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.